104.1 KRBE, a Cumulus media station.
Good morning, everyone.
We ready?
Live from the TXU Energy Studio.
The Roula and Ryan Show with producer Eric, Special K, and Sam.
Okay, the phone number is 713-390-KRBE. I don't even know if we're going to need calls on this one.
Why? You feel like it's such a...
Well, if we voted here and we got to
It's going to
see.
be so heavily...
But you can chime in. I think a
One-sided.
lot of people are going to be angry at this man.
One-sided.
Uh-oh.
All right, date or ditch is what it's called. It's a statement about somebody new you're dating.
Wait, is it a man being a pig during National Women's Month?
Yeah.
Is it?
Well, he's a little... I mean, you be the judge.
Let's
you want to
hear
hear it?
All right.
Hey, y'all, I've got a date or ditch situation here. Been going out with this girl. We had a couple dates. She's really sexy, really pretty girl. First date out, had some drinks. Second date, we did dinner. Third date, I know it sounds cliche, but we did the deed. You know, we got together, but it was not anything what I thought it was. Here's the deal. So we get ready to get going, right? And she peels off the Spanx. She is nothing what I thought she was going to be. False advertising. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I think the girl needs to work out a little bit more. How is that any different from me, like putting a banana in my pants and then it drops out after I unrobe? That's not good. Well, I am packing, by the way, so just wanted to let you know that. But what do you think? Date or ditch?
Oh, thanks for letting us
My
know that.
eyes are rolling so far back in my head, I almost fell backwards.
I'm packing.
My.
This guy shouldn't have even been a contestant that we even think about, like a candidate for date or ditch.
No.
This guy's
This guy's such a
total-
pig.
Wouldn't have even put him on
Yeah.
that.
I mean, even his voice, like, hey, look at me.
Thanks, broad.
You got a banana.
Dame.
I appreciate all our listeners, but I don't appreciate him.
No. You got another one?
Yeah, let's hear something else, Ryan. What else you got?
You want me to give you another one?
I mean, you're the one
Yeah,
that
he's-
loves to go to the
because-
calls for date or ditch. Let's hear what else you got. Because
Who's
that
that?
one,
You got to pretty
that
much ditch
guy,
him.
everyone should find out who that
Ditch.
girl is so she
Ditch.
can ditch him.
Yeah, just ditch him.
She can ditch him. That's what we want to know. That guy, that's
And
ridiculous.
most guys, like 99%, don't care.
And most girls won't let a guy see her roll off the Spanx. It's like you're fighting two animals under a blanket or they're trying to contain yourself.
Yeah.
It is so hard to put them on and you try and pull them off. No girl is doing that in front of the dude. If
You would
it's
have
their-
the lights off,
Do you guys have a plan?
and then, like
Like,
you got to wiggle them.
for the date, you're like, I got him on. I'm going out. Chances are we might make out or do stuff. Mm-hmm. Do you have like a plan on how to get these off without him knowing? Because he'll notice, right? He's touching you. He'll feel it.
Go
Well-
to excuse yourself to the bathroom.
Right.
Let me go freshen up a little bit
Yes.
and go to the bathroom. And then you take them off and you shove them in your purse.
Yeah.
Reverse.
Ball him up and throw him somewhere.
Yes. Put them like underneath his trash can.
And
I don't know
actually,
what that is.
I feel like in the last 10 years, there have been so many more things than just Spanx. There are things that I've seen ads for. There was a girl that did ads here on KRBE. She's a Houstonian who created these. They're kind of like biker shorts, Sam, for under your dresses, not compression, just to have some kind of something on you so you're not so exposed wearing a dress.
Yeah.
I don't know what, I can't remember what she called them. I cannot remember what she called them.
I feel
remember
like
meeting her in
I
Studio
always wear
104.
little, like, if I'm wearing like a
Something.
skirt, I always wear like little, like
bike
spandex,
shorts or
like
something.
little biker shorts.
Like Christina, who
I know
used to be
it's
on our
weird. I
show,
can't
used to wear
now.
her volleyball shorts.
Yes, that's exactly what
Yes.
I do.
You wear your volleyball shorts?
Well, now because I have a baby, if I bend over, you're going to see something.
Right. So,
it's
a
like, I
lot
might
of
as well
girls wear like
shorts.
just some kind of a something
Even a
under
baby
their
one.
dresses.
Now that I've had a baby,
I don't
you're going to
understand.
see something.
Because I'm bending. Because I'm bending down to get my kid. You know what I mean? Like I'm probably
Yeah.
not as
Okay.
graceful. I'm not as graceful.
that's not like-
Things
I'm
aren't
glad you
hanging out,
clarified that.
guys.
I'm like, after you're a kid, your butt
I
does
was
something
like,
different?
Well, maybe it's a little different shape.
All right, do you want to hear another one here?
Yeah.
So we all
Date or
say ditch, right? That
We all
guy.
say that
That's
girl. We need to
universal.
find that
Yeah.
girl
Ditch
and have
him.
her ditch him.
And you're not packing, buddy, if you have to say it.
If you
Yeah.
say it,
Well,
no.
baby.
If you have to talk about how much action you get, you're not getting any. Let's hear the next one.
I've been seeing this guy. We've been going out for like a couple of months now, right? And when we first met, he was like super put together. And like, it's only been a couple of months. We've had the girlfriend-boyfriend conversation. I don't know if we're quite there yet, but we're definitely like seeing each other. But he started to grow out this beard, and I don't really like love it. He's also kind of started just wearing like sweats and stuff around, and we've had a couple conversations about the beard. It makes him look a lot older. It's real scraggly. He's not keeping it up. It's very Santa Claus-esque. And like he has really dark black hair, and the beard is coming in gray. So it makes him look a lot older than he is anyways, and he will not give it up. Not at all. do I want to be with someone who's this stubborn about a beard that he's not even taking care of when he was so put together when we first started dating? Is this worth my time? So date or ditch.
How long did she say they're together? Do
Couple
that beginning?
months.
A couple months.
Wow.
So, I mean, he's getting comfortable with her. He's comfortable with her already.
Yeah.
He wants
Yeah,
to
but if he's like, I'm
show
keeping
him
this
what
gray
his
beard.
comfort
Well, she said they
self
talked
looks
about it.
like.
I don't think they talked about it. She talked
I
about
think
it
she made
and
a.
told him.
Yeah, she gave her opinion. And
That'd
he
be
was
like the first
"Ugh."
guy if he said, I talked to her about the Spanx. I told her she should be wearing those, or she should always wear those. It's like
Oh
the
my
same kind of
gosh.
thing in a way. This girl wants to
I
control
told him not to have that scruffy beard. He's not even taking care
So
of it.
what would you
I don't
say
like
to
that
this
long
woman,
beard.
for date or ditch? Like, hey,
Look,
you
if
know,
you're not into it, the
you-
guy's
you
comfortable
kinda
around
pulled a
you, and
bait
here's
and
who he
switch on
wants to
me.
be. Here's who he wants to be. If this is not something you can be on board with, then some people might find it shallow, but make your life easier, make his life
Like
easier.
if you gray
Go
a
your
beard,
different ways.
how long does that take to?
I feel like
do
this
that?
takes a long time.
Kevin, how long does that take?
Well, for me,
I
just
just say,
grunt and grow a beard.
Kev just asked
Kevin is a
him.
Play-Doh machine. You crank that handle, and
if
then
it
all
the hair just comes out.
Play-Doh comes out of
What if it's
the
like 3
cheeks.
inches long and it's gray and you
But
spray
she said
it? You
he's
spray
not
it and you put that
taking care
stuff
of
in
it.
it?
you can.
Yeah,
I've seen people brush some stuff in before,
Conditioner
Like
and
how long does
stuff.
that
Yeah.
last?
just for
then?
men.
Yeah.
Just for men.
Look, if they've
Just for
done a
twinks.
couple months and he was clean faced at a couple months and he just basically stopped shaving then since he started dating her
And he's
and it's
probably
growing
got
and
some-
long
some
and it's not
Wolfman
being
hair.
taken care of, she is probably looking at him like, I don't know what's happening here.
Yeah,
Like, our
that's a
first
little
date,
too
you were-
quick.
Yeah.
If you
so
love your
let-
mate, you do it. They're the ones that see your face all the time. Like my wife likes when I have stubble, so she doesn't like it when I shave. She doesn't like clean shaven face, but she doesn't like a big beard either.
You want to look good
So I
for
do
your
whatever
mate,
makes her happy
don't
because I
you?
don't look at myself. Thank God.
I think that she needs to have a conversation with him and say, is this like have you always had a long beard maybe before I met you because you were
Right.
clean faced?
Right.
Or is this like a new thing you're trying and you just like it and you want it to be like this forever? Because I think people say it's shallow to break up with him over his beard.
Yes.
But if he wants to have that beard, it's the same thing as being shallow to break up with her.
So what if
her
he got a
over the
fire?
Spanx.
What if he got
Yeah.
a fire and burned half his face? You got to dump him
But
just
she
because.
knew him as a clean faced guy. Their first date, he was clean
Well,
shaven.
she knew him before he got his face had burns.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? Burns? It's not
adding- you're
burns.
adding an extra
No, it is
level.
burns.
I'm
Don't
saying you
add an
love
extra
somebody
level. It's gonna- it's
inside.
confusing.
You love
with
somebody
her
no
actual
matter what.
facts.
You
Let's
guys
go
are
with
being
her actual
superficial is what I'm
facts.
Yeah,
saying.
superficial. For sure, because that's the issue that they're
You gave
having.
the guy a hard time the first time.
But
For
at
the
the same,
Spanx
but at
thing?
the
This
same
girl's
time,
just as bad.
don't you want to look?
He should
You can't
ditch
compare
you.
facial hair
Attractive
with
to your
wobbly
mate?
bits.
Why?
Sorry, hold on, Ryan. You cannot compare, Eric, facial hair with wobbly bits. A girl trying to smooth out her wobbly bits, you can't just unzip that suit
Maybe he's
and
hiding his
take it off.
chins. Maybe he has 2 chins. A lot of guys grow beards.
No, she said he was very
They
attractive
met
in the beginning.
on a
Yeah.
clean shaven.
clean-faced date. That's how she first met him, clean-faced date.
And now he's wearing like sweatpants, and it doesn't seem like he's taking care of himself.
She's
They
not
can
putting
say
it in.
It's the
if
vibe that
he's
I got.
comfortable. I feel like it's not ditch worthy unless you have a conversation and you find out he's like, well, this is who I am. This is who I'm going to be.
I just feel
and
it's
then
not fair.
that's
You
not
guys
for
are-
you.
you guys
Hey,
are-
it might be shallow, but you do you. That's not your menu item. Get to a next
Go hang out
restaurant.
with Banana Guy,
Yeah,
Eric.
Banana
okay?
Guy.
You go hang
I
out
hate
with him.
that guy, but this girl's no better than
You think
him.
she's worse than him?
No.
I don't. I
Oh,
don't
No,
think
he was bad.
He's the worst.
that guy was
He's
the
a
worst.
10, she's a 6 for being
She's
bad.
Oh, okay.
Let me ask the ladies in the room real quick.
He should ditch her.
Rula, Sam, if your husband said to you, hey, I really like it if you wore your hair better this way or that way, do you listen to it?
Yeah, that's why.
Absolutely,
If I've
'cause
ever
then
wanted
they find
to
them-
cut my hair shorter, I know that my husband likes long hair. If I've ever felt like cutting
Yeah.
my hair more, I just feel like it's just better like this.
So
Yes.
you want them to be happy, and
Yeah,
she
Sam and I
just-
are going to get the mom cuts.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It
When
chose
the
us.
cut chooses
it
you?
chose us,
Soon,
finally.
Sam.
The
soon.
mom
it's
cut has
chosen.
chosen us. And we're going to have short in the front and swept over on top.
Yes.
You like that?
And real spiky in the
Yes.
back.
You like that?
Can you imagine?
Oh, Sam, you and your mom can
My
start
mom
going
and
the
I would
same
definitely be-
same
yes.
s-
We could be
stylist.
twins.
Yeah.
We could be
Yeah.
like total twins.
What do you guys say then? You guys say date or ditch?
I think she needs to have a conversation with
talk.
him.
Mm-hmm.
And
No,
maybe,
it's date or ditch.
is he going through something?
If he's steadfast refusing and she's not attractive, then she needs to get out.
Yeah, because they haven't did that long, Eric. They're not married. It might be superficial, but it's true.
Yeah,
Same thing
just
with the
get
other
out
guy.
now.
That girl needs to break up with him because he doesn't know he called our show about how ridiculous
Yeah,
he is.
yeah.
But if that guy doesn't like that, then he needs to find somebody in his mind that
How do you let yourself go at
Spanx.
2 months?
I'm superficial, so I wouldn't be okay with
I think
it.
it's 3, but yeah.
I don't think it's letting go. She said he seems really comfortable because here's my thing.
Yeah, but letting go and comfortable.
No, if
there's
you're
a
not
difference
putting
there.
anything into your appearance and you're only 2-3 months into it,
Yeah, that's
bad. That's a sign
Here's
of
how
things
I look
to
at it.
come.
When you first start dating somebody, you're always on your A game. You're always dressed up.
You would
always
think.
think about what you're going to wear.
Right, not this
And
guy.
then when you start to get comfortable with them, you're comfortable to wear like athleisure in front of them all the time. But you're still doing your hair, you're still doing your makeup, but you're just in athleisure
Yeah,
versus like
I can understand that.
some put together outfit. That's a different kind of that's comfortable but not giving up. The giving up is sweatpants, long beard, chips in my beard,
Chips in
beer
my
cans
beard.
all
Yes,
over the
that's
living
how I'm
room.
picturing.
Chips
That's
in my beard.
exactly how I'm
All day.
picturing him, though.
Let's not go out. Let's
Maybe he's
order more
depressed.
DoorDash, babe.
Right.
Something
That's what I'm
happened to him.
saying. Maybe something's going on
He's
with
with
him.
her, it sounds like.
She has to have a conversation
God,
with him.
Eric.
God, Eric, you are terrible. I think that she needs to have a conversation.
I can't
before
believe
she has to
him. You
ditch.
turned it around.
I can't believe he needs to ditch her. I hope he's listening
Because
to
now
this.
he's depressed.
Just doesn't need to be with someone like that. Listen to her again. Just play the beginning where she
If
said,
there's anything you know about this show, we
right,
don't
here.
give a lot of weight to relationships only a couple months in. It's like, get out of those.
All right, you want to hear the
Just
beginning?
get out of
There's
those.
no word.
play 30 seconds of it.
All right,
where
here
he
we
said,
go. Here we go.
We're
I've been
trying.
seeing this guy. We've been going out for like a couple of months now, right? And when we first met, he was like super put together. And like, it's only been a couple of months. We've had the girlfriend-boyfriend conversation. I don't know if we're quite there yet, but we're definitely like seeing each other. But he started to grow out this beard, and I don't really like love it. He's also kind of started just wearing like sweats and stuff around, and we've had a couple conversations about the beard. It makes him look a lot older. It's real scraggly. He's not keeping it up. It's very Santa Claus-esque.
Very Santa Claus-esque.
She's just embarrassed.
I
of
don't
him.
know about all of that now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like she's embarrassed.
They
of him
don't
now.
even know if they're dating yet.
Yeah.
Then get out.
Just saying, get out of it
out.
and have a conversation if you really want to try and give it a second chance. But otherwise, get out of
She's
that.
embarrassed because of they're new and she gets bring around her friends and he looks like a slob.
Yeah, not the guy that she met.
Yeah, if you have to like explain, oh, well, he doesn't normally look like this.
He's
He's
usually
just going
cuter.
through
He's just
something.
going through
He's
something.
normally
He's going
not
through
ugly.
something.
And then your friends
Then
are
I
like,
feel
why are
like
you
that's
dating a guy
like the
going
main
through
side
something?
you need to get
Get
out.
the heck out.
Yeah.
Right.
Bitch.
Okay,
Bitch.
coming up next, we're going to do the comparison. We just talked about this a couple minutes ago. Does Beyonce's new song sound like the Franklin Turtle cartoon
Wait.
theme song?
If you wait till you hear this,
Oh my
Ahmad
God.
just he must fall
We'll put
over
them
in his
side by
chair.
side.
I told him to put it in the system. He's like, oh, what the hell is this?
Also, more proof that if you are uber wealthy, you can have whatever you want, whenever you want, and what it has to do with Rihanna. We'll give you all the details on that next on The Real and Ryan Show.
RBE, honoring Houston women.
Guys, it is National Women's History Month in the month of March. And instead of putting spotlights on national women, we are putting spotlights on the fabulous women of the families and the people that listen to the Roula and Ryan Show. Now, this could be somebody you work with that is fantastic. This could be somebody you're related to, someone you love. And you call our listener line at 713-278-VENT. That's 8368 on your phone. Tell us about this fabulous woman in your life, and we will spotlight that mom or that wife or that aunt, that sister, whoever that is.
Maybe someone you've met through the years. You don't not even
Right.
friends with them. You
Just somebody that inspired you.
Yes, 8:20 and 3:35 every day. You will hear these spotlights. So this is the first one for Monday. Let's hear it.
My wife, Alexandra Mansell, is the most amazing woman in the world. She is a paraprofessional and long-term sub at Adam Elementary for Cypher ISD. About 8 years ago, she started working there as a paraprofessional, and during COVID, she went back to school to finish her degree. Now she is taking her licensing exam to become a full-fledged teacher, all while still working her full-time job and raising a 2.5-year-old child. I mean, she is just the best mom, the best teacher. All the other teachers love her. She has 16 kids in her early childhood special education class, and the parents just absolutely appreciate all the love and care she gives them all. So I just wanted to put spotlight on my wife for a little bit, let Alexandra know just how much she's appreciated and loved by everyone around her.
That is awesome.
Pretty
cool.
Congratulations.
That's so nice.
And you could do that too.
Yep. 713-278-VENT. That is our listener line number. We go through them every single
He
day.
didn't leave his name, but whoever that man is going to get some really good hugs and love from Alexandra today. Sweetie, that was so sweet. I heard you talking about me. Oh my gosh. 713-278-VENT. That's 8368. You call us and spotlight a fabulous woman in your life, and you'll hear it 8:20 in the morning and 3:35 in the afternoon. Now let's get to this audio comparison of Beyonce's Texas Hold'em with Franklin, the cartoon theme song.
Now, Ahmad, we haven't played it yet, but do you think this is the biggest reach that the
Ever.
TikTok, social media world?
Oh my gosh, I'll do anything to discredit my girl. It's just a mess.
Or if you tag Beyonce in anything, it gets a lot of follows, likes, and a lot of attention. So maybe that's where this is going.
Yeah, no, people are just haters.
Franklin
cartoon was for what?
It was
Like,
big.
how many years ago was it on? Because I did not grow up with Franklin.
that was when my daughter was
Yeah,
little.
I remember that from like kindergarten.
Ariana's 15, so she grew up on that stuff.
Let's see.
So it wasn't like, was it on PBS?
Yeah, I
it was
believe
a Canadian
so.
animated preschool educational children's television series based on Franklin the Turtle books by
Oh.
Brenda Clark.
November 3rd, 1997 is when it debuted.
They must have
Alright.
made a deal with Canadian cartoons on PBS, like Caillou.
Oh, that was Canadian too?
I think
Caillou
he
was Canadian?
I
I had no
could
idea.
be wrong, but I thought he was because that guy sucked. I don't know if he ever said A or anything, though.
Peppa Pig is Canadian.
Stop.
Vegas? I thought
No,
she was
she's
British or
Peppa
Australian or
Pig's
something.
got a British accent.
British.
What? George?
But here's-
George?
Play Beyonce so we all.
All right, let's hear the beginning of Beyonce's Texas Hold'em.
The beginning of it. Here we go.
Relax, people.
No.
Relax.
If you play Phoenix's,
Phoenix's song on
I think
the
Phoenix is
rodeo.
closer.
And Phoenix's song came out like 10 years ago, so I think that if anybody should be going after royalties, it'd be Phoenix.
Phoenix was a member of our show for many years, and he created a song
This
about
is
the rodeo.
Phoenix's,
Right,
yeah.
this is Phoenix's rodeo song.
You could layer them on top of each other.
Yeah, hold on. You want me to?
Put on my hat and saddle up.
Can you layer off the beginnings?
Yeah.
Can you layer the beginnings of Texas Hold'em and Phoenix's rodeo
So
song?
did Phoenix make that, or did he get it from a sample?
We need
You
to
know?
ask him.
You know
I
what? I
assume-
want to say he built a lot of that.
It wasn't good.
He was a musician.
DJ
Remember,
Shadow?
Phoenix has a band.
No, not with Shadow. But he was able to digitally
I need to text him and ask him.
produce that, I believe, from the ground up.
Let's hear the
Hey, you wanna
double
same time?
comparison,
Same
Beyonce and
time.
Phoenix.
Okay.
Yep.
That is a stretch.
See? Take that one.
The banjo.
Another banjo.
Okay, dumb
Oh, wait.
question amnesty,
One more
guys.
banjo,
Is
here
the
you go.
banjo part of band, like music in school? Does anybody learn how to play that?
No.
Can you ask to do
I'm
that?
sure.
Appalachian Mountains, whatever.
That's
Crystal
That
Rose from.
sounded legit,
That's from
Ryan.
Deliverance.
That was impressive.
Yeah,
Because
Deliverance.
here's what I was thinking the other day.
I got-
Since kids get into sports when they're young, or maybe they get into music, or both. And I was thinking, if one of my kids said, I don't want to do any sports, I want to do music, you know, I was like, well, what if we made them learn how to do the Greek bouzouki instead of a guitar?
So you want them to play an
That is very
instrument
unique.
that can
But-
be useful.
Because we have one.
But
We have
they-
a Greek bouzouki.
You learn that, and then you go to Greece, and you could be huge.
Or you become a viral
you said there's a bunch
sensation
of people
as
that
a-
are famous.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of people that get super famous off playing that instrument, and you get viral famous if you're like a little Houston, Texas kid, a 12-year-old Houston Texan that knows how to play the Greek
You said an
bouzouki.
American was
You get
American.
millions of
That's
views
part of
on
the
that.
problem.
Greek
though.
Idol, right? The Greek Idol girl was American.
Oh yeah, get this. There's a girl who is the Britney Spears of Greece from the late '90s. It was at the same time Jessica Simpson and Christina Aguilera and Britney Spears were bubblegum pop. Mandy Moore. Her name, I don't know what she went by. Her actual full Greek name is Kalomira. Maybe she went by Mira. I don't know. In her regular life, she tried out for American Idol, just like so many millions of people did in those years, and she was rejected. Greece did their version of Pop Idol. She won the show. She has had a full career. Like, she is everything to everybody.
Wow.
Now that she's a mom, she's married, she has made millions upon millions
In
of
Greece,
dollars.
right?
So she comes here,
In
and nobody would
Greece
even
as
know.
a
I've
pop
never heard
idol.
of her here.
Yeah.
Right, you wouldn't have,
Yeah.
but she made tons of money. And like, it's like when Jennifer Love Hewitt was like a superstar in Japan with her and Alyssa Milano with their albums. Nobody played them here.
David Hasselhoff in Germany.
Yeah, exactly right. So Kalomira is like a brand.
Serious.
So
in
let her
Greece.
learn that stuff, and then go over there to Greece. And
But you mentioned about going viral. I mean, look, you should pick up an instrument because you enjoy it or it's something you want to do.
Well, it is enjoyable, but it's
Everybody,
not-
everybody
it's pretty
thinks they're
unique.
going to be the next viral sensation, and it happens to so few people.
Well, a lot of people are making
Well,
money
viral
in their
things
all
happen a
different
lot.
ways. You can still make money and not be. Who name somebody that we all know? Oh, like Mr. Beast. Not everyone's going to be Mr. Beast.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of people making a lot of good money.
yeah,
doing their stuff. Like I was just talking about off the air yesterday, guys. I was talking about this kid named Angelo I met yesterday. He's got 2 million YouTube subscribers because his dad opened up a donut shop that smashes ice cream into the donut and puts it in like a panini maker, and that's what you eat. It's called Yo Nuts. And the kid is like the viral sensation
Which
because
drop?
he shows
Which one?
how you make the Yo Nut.
These nuts.
Donuts.
At the club. So
Yo Nuts.
Here it is. If you
They're in the
Google
store
it,
everywhere.
your chances of going viral are less than 1 in a million.
I feel like
According to
seems like a lot of people are going
Stanford
viral, though.
University.
So many people go viral.
Stanford University and Microsoft conducted.
What's your
a
definition of
study.
viral, though?
Yeah.
Like
What
my
is it?
folded pants, I got
Meaning that you've had at
150,000.
least 100,000 views.
Well, then Eric went viral.
I went viral a couple times.
Wait, the show has gone viral with
You also
Mumble's
have a radio
Wrecking Ball
show.
video.
Yeah.
Mumble's Wrecking Ball video has to be like in the 300,000-400,000.
The day of, it got 380,000. Then it got taken off, and then it got another. It almost like 500,000
combine it.
views in
Yeah.
one
Oh
day.
my gosh.
But
So there's
according,
a lot of
like I
ways you
said,
can-
to Stanford University, your chances are 1 in a million.
I just feel like it's a better chance nowadays. Because what's your definition? If you have
They define it by
100,000 followers, you can make money.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are a lot of kids that we don't know.
That's
like,
the thing. Can you monetize it? That's the
like
big
y'all don't know who the
question.
ninja kids are.
Can you
but I
monetize
know-
it?
I bet you can if you really make that your job.
Yeah.
Like the ninja kids. Y'all know who the ninja kids are? Exactly
no.
right. Guess what? Millions and millions of dollars these kids have made because y'all don't have kids in that wheelhouse that are obsessed with the ninja
But
kids.
what
I
about
still
the
see that
lady-
Ryan kid when I was getting presents for Sam's son?
Mm-hmm.
That kid Ryan's box or whatever.
Yeah.
They still do his toys. I would like to see what he looks like now. He's probably got a beard.
He
He's
was
probably
like a
22.
4-year-old.
Hey,
Ryan's
everybody
World.
goes viral.
$300
Everybody gets
million
rich.
empire.
Kevin,
Ryan's
what's
World.
that one clip? It could be a crackhead.
Oh.
No, that's from the leprechaun.
That's when
in the
they saw the
tree.
leprechaun.
Be a crackhead.
Yeah, when they saw the leprechaun in the tree. That woman didn't make any money off of that.
But that's different. That
let's
was a
show
one-time
t-shirts.
line she said in the news. We're talking about people who are making videos like Ryan's World or
nobody got time for that.
Ronald and Karina, the Ninja Kids. What is that one? Oh my
Holding
God,
His
this is the
Family.
Nelsons. There's like a
Insane.
family of 16 kids or something, the Nelson something. They had 3 kids. They adopted the rest of the kids, and they do this whole thing on social media. There's all these families that right now I could ask people to text us 37530, name a family or some of your kids are watching. Half of them y'all have never heard of, and they're making millions of dollars on
Kids
YouTube
are drawn to those
and
Australian
TikTok.
families.
You think
I
so?
love Playing those games, and my daughter was always watching some Australian family or girls.
The first thing I ever saw was when
Little
Eric's
accents.
daughter and my daughter are 2 days apart, and both of our daughters became like totally obsessed when they were 2.5. The lady who Disney, what's her name? She would open the packages.
Oh, yeah.
She would just
Just open up
unbox
gifts?
the secret, like this little magic eggs. You know, those
Yeah.
little eggs you get with like chocolates or something, and you open to see what's in here.
There's
Or
almost
like the
like
blind
a-
bags. I'm sorry, it's blind
A
bags. she was
sensory
opening.
angle to it, too, you know, where they. What's that called?
ASMR.
Yeah.
Yeah.
ASMR.
Where you could hear her crinkling
Okay,
the
good point of that,
paper and-
Ryan.
People
My
like
husband
that stuff.
has Breadman Baking Company, and he uses his Instagram a lot to show potential clients the different kinds of breads that he can provide for them. And he was in his office with this brand new po' boy bread, and he's holding it, and people in the comments are like, "Oh my God, please! I was hoping you were going to crunch that bread."
I want to hear the.
Because he's holding the new po' boy bun that he had just created, and he's showing potential buyers of the po' boy bun for their restaurants and their industry this, and then he crunched it, and the crunch of that bread, that thing went like so many views. And I said, all you have to do is put hashtag ASMR on that. It's going to get millions and millions more. So people watch now to see if he's going to squeeze the bread.
Somebody text. I'm a dental hygiene influencer. Gone viral. I have 27,000 followers and make money off it. So
Sweet.
Then not even 30,000 followers and they're making money.
Dental hygiene influencer.
But
All
if
right.
your kids
I
came
watch
to you.
that stuff. I'll see people like I know my friend's a dentist, and he'll like. It's
Oh,
gross.
people like
Just
that
a
stuff. Like
tooth
that's how
knocked
Pimple
out.
Popper became a show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People
Think about
But
that.
I'm
How
just- I'm
gross
just
is that when
saying,
they
like-
floss you? Oh, what they're pulling out.
Don't
from you?
count on
Oh.
it. Don't. I mean, what if your kids say, "Yeah, I'm not going to college. I'm going to become an influencer"?
Well, that's
Would
if
you
they
be
already
happy
have
about
been
that?
starting doing that. Like if my daughter at 12 years old is
No.
already starting that, Ryan, and then by the time she got
but-
to 18, 19.
But honestly, if
Sometimes I feel like
if your
college.
kids said, "Hey, I'm going to forego any further education. I want to be an influencer."
Guess what?
think if
Unpopular
they're
opinion. Are
making
you ready?
money-
I'm dropping the unpopular opinion right now because I'm getting very frustrated with what I'm hearing from high school moms about getting their kids into college. If my child at 12 years old had already started the seedling to become a business empire of her own at 19, 20, 21, I would let her run that game because I don't understand, and I want my kids to have 4-year degrees. I have a 4-year degree. It was so painful to get it, but I was hell bent on getting it because I want to have the paper, and I'm glad I have it. But I feel like this game is very hard now, guys, and it is very expensive. So I don't know if you feel like you have talent in that route and you're an entrepreneur and you're being smart about it. I mean, Mark Zuckerberg didn't finish Harvard.
True.
He didn't finish Harvard.
He stole his idea from
for it, but he didn't finish.
What was that with the brothers?
Which
one?
Finkel twins or
Van
something?
Winkles or Van something.
Winklevoss.
Winkle twins?
Winklevoss?
Winklevoss?
Oh my God, we can't remember the twins' names.
See, nobody even knows those guys.
Winklevoss was the people from the Social Network.
Yeah, that's what we're saying. The Winklevoss twins.
Was that their name?
Yes.
That sued Mark Zuckerberg because they had hired him basically to get the algorithm
stole it
from him
in the
to
movie.
create
The only thing I learned from
Facebook.
that movie is that there's not many twin actors out there that are any good.
No, because they hired Armie Hammer to be the twins.
Yeah, he was just one guy.
And it was believable. I did not know he wasn't a twin in real life until I saw it.
I didn't realize Lindsay Lohan wasn't a twin.
Yeah, if you watch the documentary on him, House of Hammer, oh my God,
Now we
it
know
is
why.
disturbing.
Yeah.
It is that is one
And
bad dude.
he does come from the Arm & Hammer
Yeah, that whole family.
legacy, right?
Bad.
So anyway, I don't know. Like I said, unpopular opinion, but I'm getting frustrated. I'm not there yet. But mamas who have college-age kids, you have juniors in high school. How do you feel
How
about
you?
that?
Like you let your daughter, like someone said, you let your daughter go to Hollywood.
As after she got her degree.
I mean, you let her.
I didn't let her. She was an adult at that point, and I'm like, okay, if you want to make a go of it, I'm not funding it. She's paying for it herself.
I mean, you get scared though, like when she went through college.
Of course, I get scared all the
Because
time. I'm
what's
worried
her
about her
name?
every second of the day. I'm not in the
You
same
asked that question
city.
to everyone, but the answer, what was your? Did you just have to put out your mind and just say, go for it?
I mean,
So did you say get a business degree first?
I did want her to get a
As a
degree.
backup?
What was her degree in?
I mean, she does have a degree in theater. I forget what her minor is, but she graduated like summa cum laude, at the very top of her class.
Well, yeah,
She's
but
got something to
But
bank
it's in
on.
theater though.
It's in theater. it's
True,
not-
but she could go back and get another degree if she had to.
I'm just
but
saying, she doesn't need that. She's already smart.
I
Well,
mean,
look, Drea DiMatteo made
I
the
saw
news
the
today saying
talent
how
in her.
toxic Hollywood is and horrible. And that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying, like, Ryan, like it's bold for you to knowingly have your loved one want to jump that world because it's just like anything else. If you have a son
Very.
who wants to be an NFL football player, you know the physical damage to the body, but you know somebody has to be the next Tom Brady.
I think a lot of our decisions are based.
Somebody has to be the next Travis Kelce.
Don't you think a lot of our, I can only speak for myself, a lot of my decisions are based on how I was raised, and I wanted to swing the pendulum the other direction. Nobody really ever said, hey, go for this radio thing. I didn't get a lot of support. I didn't have them tell me not to, but I didn't really have
Maybe
any
they didn't
support.
understand it, though.
They didn't understand. And I see the passion and the fire in her. I'm like, I've been around it. We've worked in this entertainment industry long enough to know who's got it and who doesn't. I saw she had the innate talent, and I said, you go for it. I'll support you
But
in
you can
your
do it while you're
decision.
young. That business.
Yeah.
Right.
By 30, you're old.
Oh, yeah. By 30, they're
I
casting
know.
you as the mom.
That's
You're the
yes.
mom. You're not
Now she's
the girlfriend.
working on these big specials, and I'm proud of her.
That's the thing, too. Maybe she realized she doesn't have to just do acting. She can do behind the scenes
No,
stuff.
she's doing voiceover. She's doing theater. She's doing all sorts of things, but she's paying her own bills.
And people on text
You're
are
like,
saying, yes, it's
Mm-hmm.
not, college is not everything. We were told it was, but nowadays it's not always needed the same. So if you have it in you to do it, hey, man.
If
more
you have the
power
means to
you.
go, by all means, go.
Coming up next, how about you go to the Madonna concert, courtesy of us? You want to go to that free show?
Yeah.
It's Thursday, March 28th, Madonna's reset schedule. Because remember, she was supposed to be here a long time ago. I think it was last September, and she had that medical issue. She has reset her concerts at the Toyota Center for March 28 and 29. We've got tickets for you to see Madonna at the Toyota Center. How many contestants do we need for this game?
Just wait for it. We'll tell you in a few minutes.
Really?
Kevin's
right.
working on it right now.
Stand by. And we'll tell you how many people. Actually,
might be.
we can have them call, and then we'll pick either 2 or 4, depending how many we need.
We'll see.
So why don't we do that?
Or it could be zero. It might be something else.
713-390-KRBE. So you let me give out the number then.
Not yet. Just wait.
Okay, I won't give out the number, but Madonna tickets are next on the Real and Ryan Show.